All right, everyone, we are back with King of the Silent Hill. Hope you all been enjoying the day of the races so far. It's been quite exciting and quite hectic, especially with that last run. I have been your host, Ecdysis, and I'm also here with my co-host, Punchy.
Hello, hello.
What a game! What a game!
What a game.
What a game!
Oh, Origins.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that's really the only way I could put it. I have that on the speedruns in the crypt. It is the hotfix I run every 2 weeks. When you did it and you died in that exact same spot,
Yep.
I was like, I know that exact death. That is
Unbelievable.
it happens, and then Techie died after that. I was like, what is it this game?
It's like rare too. Like that doesn't happen every time at all. It's not even close to like a frequent occurrence.
Not all runs will finish. That's okay. In terms of the way the scoring for today's event has gone, that is going to be a 0.2 over to Team Robbie. It's actually 2-3 now. Robbie's actually been taking the past 2 games, believe it or not. Pyramid Head started strong, and they might continue going. I don't know. Maybe Robbie does a reverse sweep right now. We are going to our next game coming up in a moment here. It is going to be Silent Hill Homecoming, which I want to say is probably the most skill-based game out of all of them. It's probably going to be the hardest one if you've never seen a run of Homecoming. It's very intense.
I'd say if like the Silent Hill speedrun community had to pick like a favorite Western Silent Hill game as a run, it would definitely be this one. This is like sort of the pet favorite of pretty much the entire community. We all love Homecoming's run.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of people who love Homecoming, let's jump over to that game now with our commentators, Nub, Starwin, and Techie.
Hello, I'm Nub Zombie, and I'm here to witness some amazing Homecoming speedruns.
Hi, I'm Starwin, former world record holder in multiple categories in this game. I'm also excited to see people go through walls and have a good time. Hi, I'm Techie. I like Homecoming.
Hi, I'm Techie of recent Silent Hill Origins fame. I've played a lot of Homecoming in my day. I'm so excited for this. Like as you mentioned, it's like
This is
one of the most technical, I think you could say, runs.
I just want to say right now, before we get into anything, Homecoming was one of the games I absolutely thought of with this. We have a couple of new runners who'll be introduced in a moment. We have a lot of the older runners who definitely paved the way for this game. It's just going to be a very exciting just measure of everything right now. So, no, would you like to introduce our runners? And let's hear from them as well.
Of course, we've got Shmumbler on Team Robbie, and Tiggleton on Team Pyramid Head. Both super experienced runners.
All right. That being said, whenever we're ready, we can select our costume. Shmumbler, can you be telling us about a little bit about yourself and what costume you're selecting today?
Sure. So, hey, I'm Shmumbler. First off, it's Ecdysis' fault that I ever even started running this game. But
Yay!
I also run Downpour and Shattered Memories, do a few other games that literally I think I'm the only runner for. It's fine. But I will be playing as totally normal classic Alex today.
Perfect. Feel free also to start the game on your own, Shmumbler. Right now, over on Tiggleton's side, the game has already started, but the run has not started yet. We're going to have our runners count down when they actually get to the first action. But Tiggleton, feel free to tell us a little bit about your costume and what you do.
Hello, I'm Tiggleton. I'm a professional Homecoming run thrower, and I will be playing as Pyramid Head this evening, or the Boogeyman, depending on your preference.
That's awesome. Is anyone like Jacob's Ladder? Because that's what this game is. That always has to be mentioned. That always has to be mentioned. Like if you've never seen Jacob's Ladder, you're about to.
It's like one half Jacob's Ladder, one half the first Silent Hill movie.
That's fair.
Hey, what is this place? Hey, where are you taking
Right, I think we're just waiting for Shmumbler's cutscene to catch up.
Once it catches
the
up,
big triangle.
how about we have Techie count us down once we're all caught up? We're not caught up yet. And then we can get on into the show. For anyone wondering, it's been an extended intro. You may see that QTE. The run officially begins when we tap that. We're not starting it yet. I'm going to let the commentators handle it in a moment here. Just, we're all ready to go.
I see your smirk, Shmumbler. I know what you're thinking. Hey, where's Alex?
Wait, you can be invisible here?
He's cheating already.
Oh.
I respect it.
So they both chose costumes after all. If everyone's good and you're all set, let's do it. Ready for countdown? 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo, let's homecoming. All right.
Let's go.
Mash that A button.
Let's homecoming. Let's go home.
So the invisible Alex glitch is funny. To this day, I don't know how you set it up, Shmumbler. If you're if someone knows, if they want to focus on the run, if someone else knows, please tell. I don't even know.
The way that I know of how to do it is mashing the zoom in like camera function in certain. I think it's like after a loading area. It'll just get stuck that way.
Josh, where are you going?
I know the one that I learned from is after you finish the house and you're heading towards the cemetery. You can just mash the camera zoom button and then you'll just end up like that.
So
maybe there's a more consistent way, but it's with that function.
Okay, so right now it's not going to come into play. Shmumbler, both of these runners very experienced. Tiggleton is actually using what people would consider the harder costume to play with because of how big the pyramid head helmet is.
Huge friggin' helmet.
It is huge, and then we have Shmumbler being invisible, but we're not going to be seeing any of that fun stuff for a little bit. We're actually going to be doing a nice Silent Hill movie transition into the dark world right here. Homecoming, definitely not one of the more popular games when it comes to casual play, but when it comes to speedruns, Punchy kind of said it earlier, Nick Dice said it earlier. This, in terms of Western Silent Hill speedruns, this is one of the best. It has so many cool tricks, which we're going to do some tricks here, but not things that you would, not the cool stuff we're going to see later on.
Yeah, it'll start out pretty simple for the first 6 minutes or so.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bug skip is
it's hype. I love that.
Bug skip is real. That is a real thing. Because used to it was like, I need to get bugs off me or not get bugs at all. Now you want bugs.
Now it's like, please give me exactly one bug.
So you're going to be seeing a lot of QTEs in this game. One of the really lame parts about QTEs, if you do mash too hard, you will drop inputs and it'll be slower. It's kind of dumb.
It'll be slower and potentially, depending on how fast you're mashing and how certain QTEs work, some of them you can even fail if you're mashing too quickly.
Like there's going to be a QTE here in a little bit where mashing too hard can actually result in your death.
Yeah, the one hit KO QTE. I mean, I guess it's not really. It's a button mash prompt type thing. But I think that's one of the only ones that changes every time too, right?
Yes, the ones that would involve like death. So I think Tiggleton got a bug. I can't tell. There's a big helmet on him.
We'll know.
Oh, he
missed it.
Which can happen if you don't push the buttons both at the same time. You can't drop it. Shmumbler got it and is already going to be moving on to the later part of the area.
It can be a little bit hard to tell when you can't see Alex, but the camera did drop and show that the bug skip was successful.
You essentially are skipping the animation of Alex going from the second floor to the first floor. He rolls on the ground. It's really cool. Shmumbler found that out, and it saves like 6 seconds. It's nice. It's a good save.
I mean, when you speedrun this game, you've got to sit through this intro a lot, so saving time on it in any way is especially nice.
Gives you something to do.
No, 100%.
Because this used to be very straightforward before that was discovered.
And now we're at one of the, I guess, unique things about Homecoming. We have cutscene dialogue choices. Both runners are going to be picking the ones that will have less dialogue. That's all there really is to it.
Yeah, otherwise there's no difference at all.
Yeah, like if we were doing like all bosses or something, there's a lot more dialogue choices, but we're doing what? We're doing 80% New Game Plus? Are we doing 80%?
Yes.
Okay.
New Game Plus.
Cool. All right, here comes that dreaded QTE where you could possibly die. Everyone guess your letter for your controller.
B.
Yeah, we got
Trouble
one
got
B
B.
button.
Are we going to have 2 Bs on the stream? No. X. Okay.
Oh, X for that one.
So we are actually coming to the end of this segment right here. Shmumbler had a bug on his face,
Yeah.
on his invisible face, but
The floating bug.
thankfully, just triggering the or the cutscene with Josh will make the bug just explode. So you don't have to worry about taking it off.
And that's it for the intro. Other than the bug skip, not a whole lot of other things. There is some little bits of, optimization here and there, rolling into some of the little cutscenes with Josh moves Alex a few steps forward. So there were some things like that. But right now it's still really close, really, really close. And there's still so much to this game coming up.
This can go either way at any point during this run.
So, like, they're going to beat the
Pretty
game
much
in like
from
20
the very
minutes.
first clip.
So sadly, this is one of the few unskippable cutscenes. We are forced to watch this. This is just like the ending of this dream episode with Alex here.
First, he's got to hit
Yeah,
that
it's
L.
one of what, like, I want to say like 3 total unskippable scenes. You have this, you have after the Shepherd house.
Yes,
when Alex is opening the door,
Yes.
and I think there's another one.
My brain don't think. Good.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You could be right.
Tickled him with the awesome facial expression, doing his best Alex. Hey, there's Travis. Do you know who that is, right, Techie? That person driving that truck? You were playing as him earlier.
I don't recognize him
twice.
without the costume.
Oh, you're right.
Alex has a Travis costume, though, in this game.
Oh yeah, you can. The outfit that Travis Grady is wearing right there is what Alex can have. He even gets the
Yeah,
belly.
you can wear it, too.
Sunday at
bizarre
the Fur
game.
Con, and everyone's going home. All the costumes are packed up.
So on Shmumbler's screen, we have a knife running around.
Yeah, just running around town.
Just a floating knife, having a good time. And we are coming up to the Shepherd house. So this game, we do not start in Silent Hill. We start in a town close to Silent Hill, across Toluca Lake, which is called Shepherd's Glen, because reasons. But thankfully, usually the first half of this game is taking place in Shepherd's Glen. Well, we're just going to pretty much do like the last bit of Shepherd's Glen and then go immediately to Silent Hill.
Hello?
Because here comes what makes this game so glorious.
Yeah, the main speed tech requires a gun. In New Game Plus, you get a gun very quickly.
Yeah, we've already got it. Shmumbler just picked it up there. That is the New Game Plus laser pistol weapon, the classic, for which you get for completing the game and getting the UFO ending.
So now that we have pistols, we can start clipping through walls. Both going for the knife version of the clip, Shmumbler doing his own method that I have never seen before. I go for the right
turning
side.
right.
Go for the right side confuses me, but Shmumbler is the world record holder, so I'm not going to question anything.
Yeah, Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that this clip specifically, whatever method that you get consistent and it works for you, please do it.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is that the route's the same for everyone, but everyone has these own little like small differences in how they do the clips.
Nice. Oh my God.
That looked
Tiggleton.
right. No, that looked good.
Tiggleton.
This is honestly probably the hardest clip. This one sucks.
This is honestly the first make it or break it point. I would say this and the church are probably the big. Well, no, prison too. Like, there's a lot of points in the run where this can go either way. But this clip, notoriously, this is the one where when you do want to learn this game, it is definitely the hardest to get consistent.
Yeah, I know lots of runners, very, very good, experienced runners who play a lot of other Silent Hill games, get completely turned off from running Homecoming because of this particular clip.
Shmumbler's side, he's already in the Nightmare Shepherd house.
And we're going to see some really cool clips coming up here.
just clipping through everything. Going to be collecting very specific items to solve 4 puzzles. Once all the 4 puzzles are solved, we can escape the house and move on to the Silent Hill area. But that first clip that we
right
did
through that wall, and that's a risky clip. It doesn't like they make it look so easy, but if you're like a half step to the left,
Tiggleton's good.
you can get completely stuck.
All right.
Okay,
looks like. Yep.
Homecoming is also a cruel mistress.
Executing tricks is usually the primary focus for Homecoming. A lot of the other Silent Hill games is like your movement. Not so much
it's such a different run from the rest of the series, and it's a whole different skill set.
Like, don't be wrong, like Silent Hill 2 and 3 have their out of bounds and their glitches and stuff, but it's just this is just a completely different monster.
We still have some puzzles here needing to be solved, and Shmumbler just grabbed 2 out of the 3. He's going to grab the 3rd medal here, and this puzzle is fixed. Always the same solution. He's going to place those really quickly and then be doing another clip to get back downstairs much faster than walking.
Yeah,
we're going to be doing
the exit from here is a locked door, so we can't leave without completing all the puzzles, like no matter
Just like
what.
that. Very nice.
Tiggleton going for the first clip in the Nightmare Shepherd house. Looking clean. Gonna follow the bottom next floor. Gets stuck on the vines, and he's good. He's definitely made that first clip look easy. Yeah, it seems to be a running like a trend with the Western Silent Hill games. It just doesn't seem like the puzzle solutions don't like to change like the older games. It's like, you know, Silent Hill 3 at the very beginning, there's that first code that always something different. And
I wonder if it's maybe to just like simplify programming aspects.
Right.
I don't know how. It's probably a lot more complicated making something that can randomize, especially when you understand like how Silent Hill 2 handles that with all of the seeds on individual frames starting the game. I'm sure that's not. It's a lot more simple to just kind of make something with a set solution.
all right, on Shmumbler's screen, we're actually going to be going to the basement, but instead of taking the stairs, we're going to clip through a wall because it's easier and funnier. There's the bright orange screen. Always love looking at that. And we're right at the solution right here. We need to apply the 3 knives that we've collected throughout this area. Hilton is also at the metal area collecting his 2nd medal. About to be doing that really cool clip to get back to the stairs. And Shmumbler's actually going to be up at the last clip of this area, which could be kind of finicky. This is a wall that you can get stuck in.
Oh, Shmumbler's going to go for this one? Of course.
Yes.
Of course. This is the world record holder.
He's the record holder. You got to do it.
This clip
I hate this
is
clip.
so finicky.
I hate this clip so much.
And you have to like get it first try and save what, like 4 seconds?
Instead of just going around and...
Instead of walking around. You got to walk around and do 1 duck under animation.
So would that...
But there it is.
So he did get it. Would he may have like lost maybe 1 or 2 seconds instead of just walking around, but style points, that's what matters.
Style points, for sure.
And then, of course, we're at...
That clip is not easy.
No, it is not, 100%. And now we're at the second unskippable cutscene that we were talking about earlier. Tiggleton is actually getting done with the 3rd puzzle, which is make the clock be a certain number and then put a Robbie doll on a really bright spot. High-quality puzzles.
Yep. Again, not randomized. You always turn the clock to the same number. It's always 206.
206 is a cool number.
It also works out nicely that you can solve all the puzzles without having to pull that crank in extra time.
Oh, 100%, yeah. You do get to save, like, not having to pull the crank, like,
yeah, because it's loading a different part of the map every time you do that, so it takes forever.
There are fun...
Can't you technically skip doing it for the last floor, like if you do the bottom floor blind?
You could, yeah, you do the... what do they call it? Maskless? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. I think so.
Shmumbler's probably like, I know what it is, but I'm focusing. Tiggleton's actually at the last area where Shmumbler was at recently. Again, I'd be putting those knives to get the last puzzle done. Shmumbler on his screen is actually in Silent Hill now. This area right here, you'd have to actually like turn off the electricity to get on this gate to get to the prison, which takes a lot of time. You got to fight a lot of order soldiers, and we're not going to do that. We're going to clip through walls because that's this game is clipping.
Yeah, this is where the real shenanigans begin.
Yeah, there's a lot of really that's the thing is like once you kind of see Homecoming as a speed run, it's like not just a single trick being executed over and over. Like every single wall clip is got its own sort of weirdness to it. But yeah,
Tiggleton getting the clip probably about the same speed as Shmumbler right there. But very good execution on both parts. Sadly, has to sit at this unskippable cutscene while Shmumbler gets to keep moving.
But don't worry, they're both running this on Xbox Series X's, which cuts down on the loading times equally. So at the very least, all of these loading screens aren't taking up as much time as if you were running on like PS3 or 360.
Yeah, the optimal way to play this game is on an Xbox console. Do not do this on PC. Do not do this on PS3. Shoutouts to Aaron. Aaron currently
Shoutouts to Aaron.
Currently doing this on PS3, which I respect. Now we're at the prison on Shmumbler's side. We're going to be doing a lot of clips here. A lot of blind clipping too, skipping majority of the
already
prison.
Clipped into this prison. There's already 2 difficult clips that have gone by. There's another one right here. If you fail this, you fall through the floor and die. Of course, it doesn't get failed. That's the world record holder for you.
Yep, 2 more clips, and then we have to probably. I think Shmumbler goes for the loading of the area once he gets to where he needs to go. Gets through the invisible gate that you don't see right there, and he's going to be clipping through an invisible wall.
Yeah, I guess just to kind of explain, because you're just so much is happening so fast.
It's very abstract.
Clipping through this area, just the rest of the prison doesn't really load. And if you get into a specific spot right there while aiming the gun, it will load in, so you can see on the ground there's a visual marker where a cutscene trigger is, and that basically skips you directly to this cutscene of Alex's mother being tortured, and you're done with prison. Like,
what's funny is
insane.
When you do that clip, Alex's mom is invisible, much like how Alex is now in the game, and Shmumbler nodding his head, knowing like, yeah, I know, this was intentional. Tiggleton's getting close to the entrance to the prison. Has to go through one more load door and has to go through the dreaded brick wall, which honestly, this clip is annoying too. Like, for the longest time, it was so hard to get consistent, but new methods of clipping were found out and made it a lot more easier. The clipping that you're seeing the runners do most of the time is with the shotgun. They're actually aiming the shotgun and switching to the pistol at the same time. For some reason, it just allows clipping to be a lot easier. Back in the day, we used to strafe with the pistol until we actually got a pull and start clipping. But ever since this method was found out,
asphyxia skip.
This is the asphyxia skip.
So this is completely unnecessary on New Game Plus. This is 100% style points right here.
This clip is hard.
So already clipping, aiming the shotgun up and rolling to get through this next area. This is a raised platform, but by weapon swapping and aiming down, Alex pops up vertically, continues running along the top of the tunnels that normally you would be running through into the asphyxia boss fight room, which is the big like human centipede boss. But instead, there's the boss arena under Shmumbler.
Here comes the hard part, though.
Yeah. Aiming the pistol over and over again to slightly walk forward and get past that gap. Going to intentionally fall out of bounds and try to hit the prompt to go through this door while falling.
Missing this will be a quick reset.
Oh, got it.
Wow. Good. Wow.
It was
Excellent.
so far back.
Yeah, that was scary. Tiggleton gets the load in with the prison and is going to be done with the normal prison area.
I just want to note really quickly that literally like half of Shmumbler's decisions were style point based, and any single mistake would have like cost him an immense amount of time.
No, 100%. If that,
like all of
would
all
have
of them, all of
failed,
them.
if that would have failed, yeah, that one way
It's actually
specifically.
slower to do it that way.
Yeah, that is
I'm pretty sure.
not even a time save.
At best, it breaks even.
But-
Executed perfectly, it breaks even, like compared to a normal asphyxia fight.
The tricks in this game are so versatile, and that makes it so fun.
This is by far like one of the more interesting Silent Hill races because of that. There's so many variations to the route, things that are really risky that save just a few seconds.
Speaking of optimal and risky, this clip is annoying. This was the holy grail. It's like, can we clip through this? And it was always like, no, it's too annoying. And then Shmumbler figured it out. And there you go. He did it. He skipped the whole church.
How the hell did he do that while invisible?
Because this is what he does. He swags. He's dressed like Alex Shepard right now.
That's true. I'm just saying, like, Tickleton literally helped me learn this trick the other day. He told me, oh yeah, watch
It's
the
hard.
ear. He doesn't even have ears.
So Tickleton opting for the proper asphyxia fight.
Actually fighting asphyxia. Because again, what Shmumbler did earlier was just complete style. Like, this will probably save time in the long run if the fight goes well. Because asphyxia is a little annoying, though. See what she does here.
Asphyxia can be pretty annoying, but
actually got a good pattern.
Is a pro.
Yep.
Yeah,
got
that's actually really good.
That's one of the better.
That should be it.
You did not get the scream. Getting the scream bad. Also, there's an invisible man fighting a woman over a drill right now on Shmumbler's screen.
Yeah,
And winning.
I mean, that's just
And
homecoming
winning.
things.
It's finished.
So Tickleton is now at the outside of the church, while Shmumbler is moving on to the underground, the final area of the game. This is where some of the more annoying clips, we're going to be doing a knife clip, because we did lose all of our weapons here. Yeah, you got hit with a lot of damage, Shmumbler. Yes, I saw that. Conveniently, you get a pistol, so guess what we get to do? We get to start clipping again.
It's very convenient.
Like, we lose everything. Oh yeah, those order soldiers like took like one shot because like they were hitting each other with their own pipe. That's pretty.
And he still has one bullet left because there's one more order soldier in this room up ahead, and it'll take one bullet and a knife combo to completely finish him, just like that.
Tickleton starting the organ clip, while Shmumbler is going for one of the harder knife clips in the game.
This one's particularly scary because if it fails, it can kind of lock you out from trying it again. There is a backup pillar climb right next to this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how even with how optimized the route's gone, and even with just like some simple tricks, like it's changed so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when there was like 3 runners for this game, and I wasn't even one of them yet. And Tickleton getting the organ clip, very nice.
There it is.
Both runners getting their clips at the same time. Both very difficult
really
clips.
Yeah, 2 of the hardest clips in the game being executed simultaneously.
So there's a part right here where you're supposed to talk to Wheeler, but since we can shotgun clip now, we're just going to skip a cutscene and walk through the void. And there will be the final area, which will be the final puzzle. And this also was the holy grail of getting through the puzzle door. The old method was really, really hard. The new method, it's so easy. It's like one of the easiest clips in the game.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. It can be a little bit finicky.
And it's another one of those where you can mess it up and fall to your death, which is
Yep.
Wow. And just like that, Shmumbler is about to confront the final boss.
Invisible.
Completely invisible.
And since the laser pistol is OP, it only takes a couple of shots for both phases. So time is coming up on Shmumbler's side. There is no in-game timer, so it will be the stopping of the RTA timer. And time. Very nice, Shmumbler. Very good executed run. Tickleton is
very nice.
Now Tickleton is about to get their pistol and move on through the underground. Okay, one of the Order soldiers hit his friend, so that's going to be one less bullet he's going to have to use. Or not. It just didn't do enough damage. Unfortunate.
Nope. Yeah, the damage, I think, is random.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does enough, so.
Good headshots. That's... Those,
Yeah, the shots.
Those are hard headshots. Like... And
the AI is so weird on those guards. Sometimes they just start, like, twirling in circles.
Yeah, and the aiming's not stellar either, just the controls.
Mm-hmm. And Tilton get a good pull on the door with the knife clip. Just trying to wiggle around, trying to get that last push. Oh, it's so close. It's right there. Very nice.
There it is.
Very good.
Very
really
nice.
quick. Gets his items back. Oh, he's gonna pull a me. This is what I do. I just immediately
Go for this one through the wall right next to the table.
And coming to the second to last clip, really easy, just a shotgun turn. Very nice. And just one more clip into the final door, and then just 4 shots at that laser pistol, and then we will be done with Homecoming. I hope everyone enjoyed this race. I mean, like I said, this race could have gone either.
It's so fast.
Yeah, it's really quick. It can go either way. I mean, like right there, Tickleton got the final door clip way faster, way faster than Shmumbler. At any point, those clips could have been anything like that. At any point. It's the quick shot. Only thing you have to do is hit.
Yeah,
you just have to hit, aim, and fire, and like you'll get a free shot immediately on Amnion.
Shmumbler's stream is just like an empty bathtub.
Ooh, he got another quick shot. That was clean, and that'll be
Very
time
nice.
for Tickleton. Very nice showing from both of you. Very, very, very good runs.
Good stuff. GG's.
GG's to both runners. This game is so insane as a speed run. I'm so happy to have it like in a race format like this for another GDQ event. Techie, you ran this last time, I believe, at GDQX at TwitchCon 2019, right?
Yeah, the last one before lockdown.
And then Shmumbler ran it online, I believe.
Yes.
I was there for that. I talked on that one.
I hosted that one, really enough. And I'm hosting this one. Rick's out.
What I'm trying to say is Homecoming definitely deserves some love and some respect when it comes to the speed runs, because it is an extremely technical game, and both runners pulled off some insanely difficult stuff here today. That was an amazing race.
100%. Hate on this game casually all you want. That's cool. Speedrun wise, learn it. If you want to learn a speedrun, your first speedrun, do this. It's so much fun to learn. It's such a good game.
Yeah, it's baller.
All right, and with the race as well, let's hear from our runners. We can turn back on their microphones. Definitely a fun race. Honestly, I think this race would have been a bit closer if the intro did not get away from us. That first attic clip was definitely the one where I think the tone of the race was set.
100%.
Honestly, I think if it didn't go that way, I think it would have been much, much closer to that the whole ordeal.
Yeah, the door was definitely giving me the business.
As it does with a lot of runners, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I'll start actually with Tickleton this time, just because with the door, I guess, what was the thought process behind it? I'm glad you kept it up. I know it's definitely during a race environment as well, it can be a bit hard to try and pick up like, hey, this trick is taking a while, it's live, it's a bit more a rush. So what are some of the thoughts while you're trying to get that trick down?
In practice leading up to this, I was having trouble with the door. Sometimes it just wouldn't let me have it. And as you can see there, the first clip I got was good, and then the door said no, not anymore.
Can we talk about double pyramid head on your screen?
Well, he is on triple. He's on two pyramid head.
two pyramid heads.
I've become double pyramid head.
Exactly.
Really
Or double
representing Team
boogeyman,
Pyramid
whoever.
There's the squad right
whatever you
there.
want to call it.
Exactly. That's the
There's
team pyramid head right there.
There's Punchy. I see him.
And then as well, it just
Second helmet.
I'm glad you're able to keep that up, and it does seem like also I think this race was pretty fun for this round.
Yeah, it was an honor to be here, honestly. I'm so glad you guys picked me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
And then Shmumbler, over on your end, what were half the strats you were planning? If any one of them went wrong, I hope you understand that would have probably lost the race. Like I saw half the stuff
absolutely. It absolutely
sure.
would have. Yeah, no.
The
If you mess up
ballsy
asphyxia
material.
skip, that's like a minute and a half gone.
Okay, I'm going to wrap for questions. One, why were you invisible?
So the setup that I do is using the family portrait upstairs in the Shepherd house. Pretty much what they were saying earlier. You trick the camera into, because whenever you go into first person, it actually deloads your character model. So you trick it into just forgetting to load you back. And that stays for new games, loads, anything, as long as you keep picking that default costume.
And the more important question, why? Doesn't that make it so much harder to have the clips?
Oh God, yeah. So first off, just moving in general is a huge pain, not being able to see yourself. But my biggest fear for all of this was doing the asphyxia skip, being able to tell when I actually gun walked far enough out past the door where I dropped without falling to my death. That's why I had to kind of like angle it to the side so I could see when the flashlight dropped.
Yes. Okay, so that's my second question. Why did you do asphyxia skip? On New Game Plus, to my knowledge, I think that loses time by doing that.
Got a swag.
That is fair. You're definitely a braver man than I in terms of this race. I give immense respect for the premium shenanigans afoot here. As well.
And me and Shmumbler had been talking about a Pyramid Head versus Invisible Alex race anyways, so I'm glad we finally got to do that.
That's fun. It's fun. That being said, as well, Shmumbler, since you won another point for Team Robbie, it is now tied 3-3. Before I end up going, how about you tell us what do you generally do and where can people find you?
So you can always find me at twitch.tv/Shmumbler. Also part of a really great stream team called The Clock Tower, funny enough. And actually several of those people have been here today. Like Mac, that's been doing a lot of commentary. It's a great team. Y'all should check us out.
All right. And how about you, Tiggleton? Where can people find you and what do you do?
Twitch.tv/Tiggleton. Like I said, I throw homecoming runs almost daily, as you can see here. I also play a lot of Dark Souls and just, general random stuff. So if you like that, come on down.
Alrighty. As well, for our wonderful commentary, we had Nub Zombie, Starwin, and UFO Techie. If y'all like to say a brief thing about yourself before we go to our next race, please do.
I'm Nub Zombie. You can find me on twitch.tv/NubZombie playing entirely too much Silent Hill. I speedrun all the games and do story playthroughs and all sorts of stuff.
Darwin?
We're going in the same order. Darwin.
Techie.
Techie, feel free to go for it. You can
Okay,
start
I'm
with
UFO Techie. I stream on twitch.tv/UFO Techie. I play a lot of Silent Hill and then a lot of other random stuff.
I don't know if Starwin's still here with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was setting up because I'm coming up next, everybody, with Shattered Memories.
Oh, yeah, you're busy.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm still going to be here. I'll plug myself after that run.
I was going to have two.
Oh, twitch.tv/Starwin. I speedrun games sometimes. I have been on hiatus for 8 months, but ever since I've been part of this event, the fire has been lit. So expect more coming soon.
Perfect. Alrighty. That being said, we do have one more race for you. It's now tied up 3-3. The last run of the night will settle whether it goes to Team Robbie or to Team Pyramid Head. Don't you go anywhere. We have our grand finale and our final race of the night coming up next. We will be right back.